Welcome to Big Energy. I'm your host, Cassie Underwood, here to give you a dose of that good energy and talk with people who do it best. Each week, I bring you the knowledge we need to be the forces of nature we came here to be. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to another week of Big Energy. First of all, I just want to say thank you to you all for bringing me with you, whether you're in a car or on a walk outside or on a plane. I just really appreciate the honor of getting to speak to you every week. And I love hearing from you on Instagram and my DMs or wherever you've been reaching out to me to let me know that this podcast makes a difference in your life. It really, really matters. So thank you, thank you. This week, we're going to get into something that I really, really needed this weekend. And that is 3 phrases or ideas that induce instant relief. So, you know, when you're like in that moment where maybe you're having an argument with someone or a heated conversation with someone, you're having a deep misunderstanding and you're each just feeling hurt or burned or whatever it is, or you're just having so much anxiety. So you're just afraid, like, is the call going to come or is it not going to come? Is the money in my account or not? When are they going to text me? Are they okay? Is everything okay? You know, that kind of anxiety spin out or whatever the case is that you're really having to deal with your emotional state. And obviously there's deeper practices that you can apply to create some really long-lasting relief. And I work with people and teach them those practices in private sessions and in the Maverick Woman, which is my group course. But sometimes you just need something immediately to shift things. You just need a mind adjustment, a chiropractic adjustment of the mind in the moment. And that is what I want to talk to you about, is 3 phrases that you can say to yourself that will snap you out of it and bring you back to reality as it is. You ready to go? So these 3 phrases, just keep these in your back pocket whenever you are struggling. And, you know, maybe they'll all resonate. Maybe just one will resonate. Whatever it is, find it and take it and use it. So the first phrase, if you're in that state of anxiety about whether something is going to happen or not, about money, about a relationship, whatever it is, or if you're in an argument with somebody and you really are finding that you need to be right and you don't feel understood and you don't feel heard and you feel that they're judging you or whatever it is, the first phrase is trust. Trust the universe, trust your source, trust God, trust your higher self, whatever it is that you can relax and trust, just trust the process. We can't see the bigger picture of whatever's happening right now. But what I know for damn sure is that the truth is that things are always working out for us. The truth is that our highest good is always coming together. And so even if things are in a total meltdown or shit show or whatever it is, trust the universe, trust your source, trust your higher self. And take that deep breath, because it's not all you. A lot of the anxiety and a lot of the resentment or anger in the moment comes from thinking, I'm the one who needs to figure this out. Or if this doesn't work out, there's nothing else, so I need to figure it out. Or if this person doesn't understand me, or if I don't fix this relationship right now, then it's just not going to work out. I'm going to suffer in some way. And it's not all on you. There's just a great big universe out there. As Rumi said, live as if the universe were rigged in your favor. Let me just look up that exact. What is that exact quote that I love? Hold on. Okay. Live life as if everything is rigged in your favor. That's Rumi. So just really let go and trust. There's more at work than you and your brain in that moment. There's more at work than you making things happen and pushing the wheel forward. The second one is, so I'm somebody who I get fixated on issues, or I get fixated on conversations. I don't like when things are unresolved. I'm like, I want to resolve them right now. I have no patience for it. So if you're finding that you're really fixated on something, or that you keep ruminating, or even that you've just had like a really just shitty day with someone that you love, or you all just for whatever reason weren't getting along, you just weren't like meeting each other, you just weren't on the same page for whatever reason, the expectations weren't met, whatever it was, you had a bad day, let it go. That's number 2. Just let it go. Just let it go. Like, wipe it clean. My friend Jason Pfeiffer recently sent a great newsletter, and he said, send it to the ocean. Just send it to the fucking ocean. Let it go. It's over. Start anew. Let that one go. If you're waiting on an email to come, let it go. Like, what if it just doesn't come? Let it just not come. If you're waiting for the text to come, let it not come. Let it go. Bye. Say goodbye to whatever the thing is that you really needed to happen, whether it was for that day to be better, or for a person to apologize, or for information to come to you, or for an answer or a yes, or the money to come, whatever it is, let it go. Just bye. Say bye to it. Allow it to just not. Send it to the motherfucking ocean. That's number 2. And how do you do it? How do you actually let something go? I used to not be able to stand this phrase because I was like, let it go? Like what? Like my brain doesn't let things go. My brain gnaws on things. My brain mulls them over for days, years, decades. My brain doesn't let things go. Doesn't let people go. My brain holds on. My brain's a holder honor. And so how do you let it go? Well, there's a deeper practice for that where you can really do some deep shifting out of something, and that's possible. But in the moment, all you can do is let it go. It's not like an overcomplicated thing. You decide to let it go, and when it comes back, you let it go again. And when it comes back, you let it go again after that. So you just keep letting it go, and you let go more, and you let go again. That's it. It's not really more complicated than that. The third thing to remember, when you're in this anxiety state, or the fear state, or resentment, conflict, whatever it is to remember that the present moment is all there is. There is no other time than right now. This time is the only time that exists. Look around. Do you see anything else happening right now? No, because this is literally the only time there is. And in this moment, 99.9% of the time, everything's groovy. Everything's good. Like, there's nothing that really needs to change. I'm just sitting here in my office looking at my shoe collection, my hats. I am chilling at my desk. I'm recording a podcast for you. I'm so grateful to have you here. And that's it. That's all that's happening right now. I'm noticing I'm a little bit hungry. I'm noticing I like some more coffee. That's it. There's nothing else. I can feel the seat beneath my feet because that's how I'm sitting. I like to sit with my legs up all the way on the chair. And so just notice what's happening, and this is the only time that's real. Whatever you're waiting for to happen, back to number 2, let it go and get to the present moment, because now is the only time that's real. I have been on this path since I was like 20 years old. Okay. I'm pushing 40, y'all. These 3 phrases have come back into my life over and over again over those years. It doesn't change that I still need to return to them. I don't outgrow the need to come back to the present moment. All practice is there to bring us back to the present moment. That's all it is. If we're in the present moment, that's where we can trust. That's where we can let it go. That's where we can just be and chill and see what's coming into our awareness and respond to what's actually happening. So often I notice whenever I'm feeling anxiety, whenever I'm feeling mad or in conflict with someone, I'm actually responding to something that isn't there. So the fear is coming from a time that's not in the present moment. It's more of a fear that, oh, what if this thing happens again? What if this thing that hasn't happened before in my life that I'm waiting on still doesn't happen? So I'm bringing the past into the present, or I'm bringing like 10 other experiences I've had with this person into the present moment. So I'm blowing something that's happened out of proportion. And so the solution to all this is just recognize the present moment is all there is. And when you do, you're going to feel so much relief. And it's like instant. Everything's perfect right now. And everything's available right now. There's a line in the Course in Miracles that says, any love that we have deflected out of fear is held in trust for us until we're ready to receive it. So be here now, as Ram Dass says. Open up and receive it. It's all right here, right now. Okay, my loves, I will see you all next week. We're going to have some guests that are coming on soon to Big Energy. I'm super excited to welcome guests back in. I have practiced putting this podcast out every week since May, and I'm really proud to say that I've done it. We can do this. We can show up. So thank you for being here. It means the world to me, and I can't wait to see you all next week. Oh, one more really important thing. If you want to deepen your practice of being in the present moment, if you want to get really fucking good at those 3 tools, trusting, letting go, and being in the present moment, all of which can seem a little bit fluffy out there and unrealistic if we've tried it before, I want to give you something for free, and that is my morning practice. You can go to KASSI'Underwood.com/morning practice and download my practice for the morning. Here's what it does for you. When you do this morning practice, it gives you a pause. Maybe it's 2 seconds, maybe it's 3 seconds. It's not long, but it's enough between your thoughts and the part of you that believes your thoughts, the part of you that identifies with your thoughts. So you're able to say, wait a minute, I think I can choose like a different route. I don't have to go down this route of anxiety right now. I do not have to go down this path of resentment or get into this conflict. I don't have to react. I don't have to react to their reactivity. It will give you just that padding. It's like an invisible shield that you will have with you for the rest of the day, and an invisible pause button on what happens and your response to it. So I can't recommend it highly enough. It's my morning practice. It's 1 minute. It takes literally 1 minute to change your life with this. It is the gateway drug to all kinds of happiness and expression and peace in the moment, and being consistent, because I know it's not easy to be consistent. And with 1 minute a day, you really can do it. So go to KASSI'Underwood.com/morning practice. You're going to receive a video in which I break down exactly how to do the morning practice. And then you'll actually receive a guided practice, a portable version. One is a video and one is an audio version if you prefer. So that way you can just keep it on your phone at all times. It's totally free. And it's going to change your life. I still use it to this day. My practice is a little bit more built out these days, but I think you'll find it really useful. So try it out. Download it at KASSI'Underwood.com/morning practice. We'll put it in the show notes below, and enjoy. Don't forget to use those 3 tools, and feel free to DM me on Instagram at any time at Kassi Underwood, or be in touch at office@KassiUnderwood.com. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next week.
That was another episode of Big Energy with me, your host, Kassi Underwood. Were you into it? Go ahead and click the subscribe button and leave a review. You can also find me online at KassiUnderwood.com. See you next time.